at Aroostook 15. Welcome to the Southern Aroostook High School class of 2024 commencement. Out of courtesy of the graduates, their families, and speakers, I would ask that everyone please either silence your phones and turn them off at this time. Thank you. Congratulations to the class of 2024. You've worked hard. You've achieved a great deal. Please know that everyone here at Aroostook 15 is extremely proud of you and wish you the best of luck. Also, congratulations to the parents and families. We are truly appreciative of everything you've done for your child and for the partnership you've had with this school. Thank you to the teachers and staff for everything they've done this year for our kids, the school, and community. Thank you to the administration, the Aroostook 50 School Board for your support as well. Special thank you to School Counselor Jessica Green for your support and outstanding work you do for these graduates and all of our students and staff every day. Thank you to Lisa Boulier, who helps with everything to do with senior class and what we have to do with project graduation, senior trip, announcements, everything. So thank you, Lisa. She's moved down to the superintendent's office, but I still lean on her for a lot of this stuff too. So thank you. Also to Lynn Brown, who works in the high school office. Thank you for everything that you do for our kids and for me every day. Thank you to the parents and staff who assisted with the class trip and also with project graduation. Special thank you to the people behind the scenes that made this week possible. Rob and Jerry, the custodial staff, for your outstanding work inside and outside of the building. Janet Bose for your photography work. Jess Bickman for your help with music and audio. And Todd Kindersbach for your outstanding video and technical support. Also a big thank you to everyone who works with or donates money to the Southern Aroostook Scholarship Fund. More about that later. They raise a great deal every year. They do a fantastic job. The class of 2024, they're quite a group. If you came to class night last night, you saw a little bit of it. They are a fun group. They're a memorable group. And these kids, many of these students are graduating with honors. Several are graduating with several college credits. They engage in community service hours. They have part-time jobs. They're involved in sports, athletics, drama clubs, student government. They're a tremendous class. Speaking of community service, just want to publicly announce, it has been announced by Holton Rotary. Each year, Holton Rotary recognizes area school students for their outstanding character, leadership, service to their schools. And each year they give a Service Beyond Self award to one of the schools in the area. And last year we won it for the Service Beyond Self award, and again, we won it this year for all of the outstanding work and community service that these kids and their classmates and other students nice to do. So great job, guys. Congratulations. Like I mentioned, many of these kids are in the band. We have many kids that are all Aroostook honors in band. You've seen any of the drama productions with a lot of these guys. They're very theatrical. In fact, tonight they asked if they could do a little theater. I said this is a little bit of a formal occasion, but they want to come up and do some stand-up. But I said maybe Project Grad will do it a little later. So we also have had great success with our athletic teams. Many of our teams qualified for the season. Our varsity girls basketball team, we won it again 3 times in a row. Congratulations, girls. So a lot of good things happening here. I don't say much tonight. I give one little tidbit of information or just one message before the seniors go. My family threatens me every year. This is my 20th year giving this speech. They told me never to talk about fishing again because I catch fish this big. Okay? They don't want me to talk about fishing. They don't want me to mention anything about grit. Okay? You guys all know what grit is. I don't have to even explain it. It's the toughness, it's the things that you do that are hard, that's grit, okay? Because life is hard, and the best things in life are hard to do. If it was easy, everybody could do it. I'm not talking about grit right now, sorry, okay? It's easy. If it was easy, everybody would be a nurse, they'd be a teacher, they'd own their own business, they'd enlist in the military, they'd have a family, they'd have kids. Hey, listen, that all takes grit. So have grit, work hard, life's gonna be tough, but you have a great support system right here. Okay? Look around you, and you're going to build a good support system as well when you leave here. Okay? But you can always come home. Okay? There's always people here that got your back, that will be here for you. So my only real message tonight, not about grit, was just to be positive. Okay? Be positive, be kind. One of my favorite sayings is positive thoughts equal positive actions. Okay? Have a positive mindset. There's enough people in the world that will try to bring you down. Be positive with yourself. Be positive with people around you. Surround yourself with positive people. They're here. Here they are. Okay? Don't forget about it. Okay? So when you leave here and you're successful, you make lots of money, and you have all these great ideas, make sure, come back. Okay? Bring that with you. Okay? Bring all those things with you. Okay? Because this will always be home. Okay? Hey, congratulations to this class for your outstanding scholarship, leadership, character, commitment, and service. Pick your heads up from the technology, open your eyes, mind and heart to what is right in front of you. Keep your phone in your pocket and enjoy the moment. Good luck to all of you in the future, and thank you. So, I'm going to present 4 seniors who will be speaking here tonight. They are Destin Joyner, Bailey Bose, Tristan Hardy, and Cammie Shields.
I didn't gain a strong relationship with most of you. okay? Is that a good? Okay. Okay. And I apologize if there's any tears before this. I'll just disclaimer right now. You're gonna have to bear with me. But good evening, everyone. My name is Bailey Most, and I am a proud graduate of the Southern Aroostook class of 2024. I'd first like to thank the people that have made me into the person I am today. I thank all my teachers, my classmates, and my friends for supporting me. I especially want to thank my mom and dad for everything. Sorry. But the person here who deserves the biggest recognition from me is my role model and my best friend, my older sister, Paige, who has never failed to make me laugh, been there when I needed her most. And I would have never survived high school without you. And I'm so thankful for you. But tonight's about me, so that's enough about you, okay? I've been a friend of this class since I was 3 years old, 14 years here, and it doesn't feel long enough. Going through the struggles of childhood and adolescence together was one of the best things that's ever happened to me. Each one of us has grown into something unique and special over a course of time together. And as we continue to grow, I'm just so excited to see the mark that you'll leave on this world. And I know that you all will bring something special. Although I'm uncertain how much I'll speak to you all again, please remember that I wish you the best, and it will always have a special place in my heart for the class of 2024. My time at Southern Aroostook has been nothing short of interesting. This building has seen me at my best and my most vulnerable. I've shared many precious moments and life lessons here that have shaped me into who I am today. These lessons are long-lived and never go out of style. So to my classmates, as we transition into adulthood, I want you all to remember these things I've learned here and continue to learn. Remember that time goes by fast and tomorrow is never promised. It feels like we are just freshmen starting our high school journey, and now we are left to face the world with adult struggles and new challenges. But during this, I want you guys to all soak up every moment. We only have a short amount of time on this earth, especially when we are young. If we wish time away and don't stop to take a look around once in a while, we'll miss everything it has to offer. Which leads me into my next piece of advice. Whenever you are given an opportunity in life, I want you to take it, even if it's something you have zero interest in. Opportunities are not an expectation or a punishment, but they are a privilege. Opportunities make us into better people or help others around us. They're not something you deserve, rather it's something that you are grateful to have. Opportunities are not always something that are going to be easy, but they're also something that you shouldn't easily give up on. We are honored to live in a world where opportunities do come for us. They're what you make them be, so make the most of them. Because when opportunity comes knocking, I want you all to answer. But also remember that it's okay to make mistakes. If you haven't already figured it out, no one on this earth is perfect. Attempting and making an effort into something new and failing is not a bad thing. It does not make you any less of a person. Rather, it's a moment to grow and reflect. Sometimes we learn more when we fail than when we succeed. If we constantly live in fear of making a mistake, then we'll never fully live up to the true potential that I know that we all have. This is now arguably one of the most important pieces of advice I will leave for you all. Always remember your worth. Each one of us is incredible, and we are put on this earth for a reason, and all have something to offer. Never let anyone tell you otherwise. No one is above us, as we are not above anyone. You are all deserving of kindness and respect. No one is allowed to make you feel worthless, and it won't always be easy to stand your ground on this, but it is so worth it. Each one of you are of value to this world, and as we begin our start into adulthood, always keep that in the back of your head. And one of the last things I want to leave you all with is a quote by the wonderful Taylor Swift, because this would be the other most speech if I did mention her. But speaking at the 2022 graduation at New York University, Taylor says, "The scary news is you're on your own now, but the cool news is you're on your own now." While leaving your home, failing schooling, and only life you've ever known can be a hard transition, it's also something that is special. Our newfound freedom can be exciting. This is our time to make mistakes and make new friends. We can also try out whatever we want, even if it plays out differently than what we expected. We can make something new or make changes. The only person that can stop you is you. Don't let this new freedom scare you. Instead, really do wish you all the best as we go our separate ways into the future. I don't know when we'll see you all again once we move on, but I hope it won't be too long. The world is yours. And with that, I'll end it with one more Taylor Swift quote to remember. Make the friendship bracelets, take the moment and taste it. You've got no reason to be afraid. You're on your own, kid. You can face this. Thank you.
So, when I was about 5 years old, my mom brought me over to the school for a tour of the elementary because it was time for me to start cricket. But the only thing I really remember from that day was making it about halfway down the hallway, turning around and hearing my mom yell, "Oh, there he goes!" And then I ran out and hit in the truck. I wasn't ready to start school, and I didn't want to have to go to school and have a bunch of work to do, but what 5-year-old would? But now here I am, about to graduate from the very school that I ran from, 13 years ago now. And I can't believe that it's finally time for our whole class to graduate. I have a lot of memories and things that I could talk about tonight because, 13 years you're going to make some memories, especially with all these people. But what I want to focus on most is how being so close with one another over the year has really shaped us and prepared us for our future. So high school is not what I thought it would be. I'm a huge movie lover. So with that being said, I'm very familiar with a lot of the cliches and tropes in movies, especially those scary high school movies. So in my mind, I thought that high school was going to be like a horror movie. And all the older kids would be constantly out to get you, the work would be impossible to complete, and you were just going to feel alone. But one thing about those movies that give a horrifying depiction of high school is that these stories always take place in a school that's so big you don't even know half the people in your class. We don't have that big of a school, thankfully, and I'm honestly super grateful for that. Because the reason that going into high school wasn't a horror movie was because I was with the people that I had been growing up with all my life. When you have a smaller class like we do, you have no choice but to talk to who's next to you all the time. And luckily for us, talking to each other is no problem. Everyone in our class has their own quirks and talents that make them so unique. And I think that's why we all get along so well, because we are all completely different from one another. I have personally always been convinced that our class is different from other classes, because I know some past graduates and people who are still even in school who might say, well, our class wasn't that close, or yeah, we never really got along. And honestly, that's insane to me, because my class has always felt more like a family than just classmates. A couple of months ago, we were given an assignment to write a farewell speech to the class, and it was pretty messy. We wanted to all sit in a circle rather than stand in front of anyone, like how you would give a traditional speech, because we all knew that these speeches were going to be pretty personal, as we were going to reflect on a lot of the memories we had made together. Some people didn't even make it through the first sentence of their speech before they were bawling. I remember a lot of us in our speeches included a statement that went something like, how could you say goodbye to the people that you would know your whole life, or this isn't goodbye, we'll see you later. And I think that we're all extremely ready to graduate and start our own lives, but I don't think we're ready to stop making memories together yet. I've learned so much from the memories that we've made together over the years, and I think that we've all taught each other some valuable lessons as well. Learning lessons and making mistakes are just a part of life. Everyone has moments that they're proud of, and moments that they probably wish they could go back and change, because I know I do. Something important about our class is that we have all made mistakes over the course of the year. But that's exactly the point. We have all made mistakes. And what's important about that is that we are all able to forgive each other and move on and continue to be kind despite our differences and always be civil with them. Kindness is such an important aspect to have, Kindness is such an important aspect to have. Being kind to people and showing kindness and love to people is a choice. You don't have to be kind to people, and you don't have to show love to people. But all the people in their caps and gowns here tonight have chosen to be kind to me every single day, and have chosen to be kind to one another. Kindness and forgiveness. That set of skills is something that you can take with you wherever you go. And I think that we have all prepared each other to go out to different places and treat everyone we meet with kindness. Our senior year was honestly far more emotional than I anticipated. And the second this year began, I knew it was going to fly right by. And like always, I was right. So many times this year, we'd be sitting together, and someone would start a conversation off with, I can't believe this is our last year, or I can't believe we graduate in a month. And then we would just spend the next few minutes sort of talking about what's next for us, or maybe memories that we have together. This year has made me realize more than ever that our class has truly been there for each other through thick and thin. The next part of our lives is definitely going to feel scary, and I'm definitely scared myself. But one thing that keeps me hopeful is that I have learned so many life lessons from my classmates, and have most importantly learned that strangers can turn into your family with a blink of an eye. I'm not excited to not be able to see all of you every day anymore, but I know that we will all go on to do some awesome things. Some of us are going to college, some are going to the workforce, and some aren't sure what the plan is yet. But honestly though, whether you're taking this next part of your life step by step, or whether you've had it planned out since freshman year, you are all going to move on to do some bigger and better things. You are all so beyond greatness, and I hope that each and every single one of you remain exactly who you are, no matter where you go. I can sit here all night and talk about what a really awesome group of people you guys are, because you've been such a rock for the past 13 years of my life. But it's now time to go and make new memories and learn new lessons with new people. But never forget or let go of the memories that we learned and make it together. After those short 13 years, we're here. I love you all so much, and I wish you the absolute best. And like Hannah Montana said, I'll always remember you.
Can everyone hear me? Okay. Hello everyone. I want to thank you all for coming tonight to celebrate the class of 2024 and all that we have accomplished. I'm sure many of you know who I am, but if you don't, my name is Katie Shields. I remember just last year attending graduation and watching many of my friends graduate, knowing that I was up next. Something I didn't know was how fast it would approach. Everyone always says time flies by, but it's hard to believe it until you truly experience it. These years have truly flown by, and I can't believe that high school has come to an end. The memories I have made here are so special, and ones that I will never forget. My classmates and teachers have made such an impact on my life and taught me so much. I couldn't have asked for a better group of people to spend the last 14 years of my life with. Some popular questions we've been asked this year have been, what are you doing next? Are you going to college? What job do you want to get? Although these are great questions and something we all need to be thinking about, I want to ask a different question, a question I think is more important, which is, who are you going to be? Do you want to be known as the person who is rude and only cares about yourself, or the person who goes out of their way to put others before yourself? Do you want to be known as a coworker that isn't willing to help out around the job, or a person who's always willing to help and someone people always look forward to seeing? It's easy to label people. We all do it, especially when we don't know someone personally. I'm sure I've been labeled by those who don't know me. Maybe those labels are positive, or maybe they're negative. What I hope to show people in my daily life is that I'm a person who cares deeply for others. But it is important to me to be empathetic, caring, and always work hard. Being a good person is much more important to me than any award or recognition I could ever receive. I hope I can be the person that people look forward to seeing, or the coworker people respect and enjoy working with each day. Something I have learned is that who you are as a person will help you go far in life. If you are helpful, honest, and respectful, you will be hired for almost any job. People always want a respectful and positive person around. But if you have a negative attitude, no one will have any respect for you. Who you are as a person truly matters. So I'm going to ask, who are you going to be? Over the past 14 years, I have learned so much about who you all are as people. Some of you have huge hearts, while others aren't afraid to tell it as it is. Some of you are incredible athletes, while others prefer music or enjoying the outdoors. Each one of you is special. Even though we are all different, I think one thing we all share is that we all know who we are and aren't afraid to show it. Never forget who you are and the person you want to be. Be the person who is kind, not rude. Be the person to admit their mistakes and work through them, not lie about them and try to cover yourself up. If you know me, you know that my all-time favorite TV show is One Tree Hill. Because it is my favorite TV show, I decided to pick my yearbook quote from the show. My quote was from Haley James Scott, which was, "The rest of your life is being shaped right now by the dreams you chase, the choices you make, and the person you decide to be." If you've ever watched One Tree Hill, you would know that Haley went to college to become a teacher. She was very smart and passionate about teaching. But while teaching, she came across an issue that was going to make her sacrifice who she was. Instead of doing what everyone else wanted, she stood up for herself and stood on what she believed in, even though it meant losing her job. She is a great example of someone who knew who she was and wasn't going to let anyone change her. As I begin to wrap this up, I just want to say thank you to many people. Thank you to all the teachers for the countless hours you have spent teaching us, growing bonds with us, and being the best mentors. I want to give a special shout out to Mr. Sherman for helping me learn my hatred for Google Sheets. Some of you will get that. Thank you to all the faculty for all the work you have put into this school. I want to thank all the parents for not only helping and supporting your own kids, but all of us. I want to thank my own parents for the countless hours you have spent with me through my school career. From driving me to practice every night to helping me with my homework, just supporting me when I needed it the most. I love you guys, and I wouldn't be the person I am today if it wasn't for you. I want to say thank you to my sister for being my best friend. Thank you for all the Dunkin' trips, getting ice cream with me. Stop crying. Gossiping with me, just being my rock. I'm gonna miss you so much next year, and I guess you too, Beckett. Lastly, I want to say thank you to the class of 2024. Thank you for all the memories that I will have to look back on and be grateful for. Sorry. Thank you for making school something I would look forward to most days. As cliche as it might sound, you are more to me than just my friends, you are my family. We've seen each other in our best and worst moments, and that's what only brought us closer. For the first time in our lives, we're going our separate ways in the fall, or even sooner, in new adventures. Whether you're going to college, the workforce, or whatever else you may choose to do, I wish you all the best of luck as you move forward, and I have no doubt that you will all do great things. Just remember, who you are as a person is much more important than what you decide to do. I love you all. Thank you. Now I would like to welcome Mrs. Slamite to give us a little message.
Good evening. Thank you, class of 2024, for inviting me to speak at this special event. Public speaking is not really my forte, so I have to admit that when some of you first approached me with this honor, my first thoughts were, I'm going to get to my car, burn rubber to Island Falls, and possibly change my identity and quit my job before my graduation and having to come give this speech. After those thoughts passed, I knew I wouldn't and couldn't say no. I was asked to keep this short and mention how amazing this class is. I will try to honor this request and keep it short, and I wholeheartedly acknowledge that this is truly an amazing group. The first time I met most of you was when you were in the second grade and I was your student teacher. I can still picture your sweet young faces, all eager to learn about matter in our science lessons, waiting to be the line leader, and eagerly waiting show and tell, where you will be able to wow your friends with the latest toy or gadget. It may seem like yesterday, a lifetime ago, or a little both. Either way, life moves on, and over the next decade, you all experience so many new things that provided you with growth and learning opportunities. The end of elementary school meant the end of morning meetings, all school meetings, Pee-wee sports, Christmas concerts, and recess. Maybe the end of a friendship or the beginning of a new one. Middle school brought school dances, middle school sports, and possibly your first cell phone. Suddenly, you're in high school, getting your driver's license, going to your first prom, playing high school sports, working your first job, and determining what you want to do with your life. The years up until now have brought you some big moments and some run-of-the-mill everyday moments. All of them are significant. Life will continue to move on from here, and as you prepare to leave the safety and comfort of your homes and these hallways, to start a new and exciting chapter, there are 8 things that I would like to share with you as you navigate your adult lives. There are things that have been passed down to me that I've tried to follow, and I've tried to instill in my own children. First, count your blessings each day. Life can be tough at times, and focusing on the positives can alleviate some of them. Second, enjoy the small things in life. A drink from Dunkin', a beautiful sunrise, the first snowfall of the year. The small things become a collection of the big things over time. The big moments, weddings, graduations, or a trip to France will happen too. But they are fewer and further between than the everyday. Don't spend all your time waiting for those big moments. Focusing on the day-to-day joys will make you a much happier and more fulfilled person. Third, if you find yourself in a rough spot, remember the words of my wise grandmother Duffy. This too shall pass. And work your way through it, because she was right, it will. Fourth, work hard at whatever you do in life and whatever roles you take on. People will respect you for it, and more importantly, you can respect yourself. Fifth, be kind. As Taylor Swift said, no matter what happens in life, be good to people. Being good to people is a wonderful legacy to leave behind. Sixth, surround yourself with people who have your back and best interests in mind. You're going to meet a lot of people in your lifetime. Some of them will be there long term and some for a short time. Just make sure that for whatever length of time they're there, that they're good to you and for you. Seventh, you will make mistakes. It's okay to make them. When you do, be kind to yourself. None of us are perfect. Eighth and final thing, you are never alone in this world. You have your family, your friends, this community, and the faculty at this school that have your back. This is your safety net, and we're here to help you if and when you need it. And I just want to point out that I did not plagiarize these other speeches that have mentioned some of these things. But I am going to check yours afterwards for plagiarism. I want to congratulate you on reaching this special and important milestone in your life. I feel very privileged to have been able to watch you grow into the wonderful young people that I knew you would become. You are a talented and special group that shares very close relationships and unbreakable bonds that will last throughout your lives. The hallways of Saks will not be the same without you. I, as well as all the teachers and staff here, wish you the very best of what life has to offer. Life moves on, and the greatest times of your life are yet to come. Congratulations.
We have one person that's retiring in a couple of days. He's been here for 50 years. How many people in here had John Ketchell as a teacher? He's touched a lot of lives. He's a pretty inspiring guy. So on behalf of everybody here, congratulations to John Ketchell, 50 years under retirement. Okay, here we go. First one is the Tyler Graham Mason Scholarship. The amount of $2,000 to be used as you pursue a post-secondary education in recognition of your contributions to your high school, to the community in which you live, and to the lives of others. Tyler Graham Mason Melmac Scholarship in the amount of $2,000 to Amy Shields. Two scholarships, anonymous scholarships, in loving memory of Thomas F. Sheehan, who taught school here for many years. The first one is for $1,000, and that goes to Cammie Shields. And the second one, anonymous scholarship in loving memory of Thomas F. Sheehan, in the amount of $1,000, Tristan Hardy. Scholarship. We have 5 scholarships in the amount of $250. Let's see. Dylan Burpee, Tristan Hardy, Bridger Noyes, Madison Shields, and Cammie Shields. to do some confident building. Ricker, this year we have 3 Ricker scholarships. The George and Annie Knox Scholarship are administered by the Ricker College Board of Trustees and presented to the Aroostook County high school students who have been accepted by a 4-year college to pursue a bachelor's degree. The $2,000 scholarship may be renewed for a total of 4 years as long as the student makes satisfactory progress toward the degree. This year, it's the first year we've had 3 from South Aroostook, George and Annie Knox Scholarship. We have 3. Let's see. First one is Dylan Murphy. Next is Bailey Modes. And the last one is Cammie Shields. So I have 2 scholarships from Northern Maine Community College. Both are Presidential Achievement Awards and a $1,000 tuition waiver. $1,000 Bernard Augsher Scholarship for the 2nd year of your program. It's just one, sorry. Brooke Ivy. And finally, Southern Aroostook Scholarship Program, Holton Rotary Scholarship. This goes to a student that demonstrates outstanding leadership and service in school, and it goes to Bridger Noyes.
Hi, my name is Rachel Upton. I'm the program coordinator at Region 2 School in Holton, and I'm excited and honored to be here tonight to present a scholarship to a student whom I've gotten to know quite well at Region 2. This person has grown tremendously just in the years that I've known her. I have been her Bridge Academy advisor as well, and she was selected for the Maine Community College System Embark Scholarship, and she will receive $2,000 for her time at Washington County Community College. And her name is Leon Castle.
Good evening. My name is Katie Hill, and I'm here on behalf of Untitled Chapter, and I'm honored to represent the Worthington Scholarship Foundation in naming this year's recipients of the Worthington Scholarship. This year, the foundation will award a total of $10 million in scholarships to over 750 students throughout Maine's 134 public high schools. These multi-year renewable scholarships range in value from $6,000 for those attending a Maine community college to $20,000 for those attending one of the foundation's partnering 4-year colleges, all located in Maine. The intention of the Worthington Scholarship Foundation is to increase the accessibility of college by reducing financial barriers, to provide support for scholars to persist in college, and to help minimize the risk of incurring crippling student loan debt. The Worthington Scholarship Foundation is proud to partner with Southern Aroostook High School and congratulates this year's graduates. We look forward to supporting Southern Aroostook graduates for years to come. The following recipients are receiving the Worthington Scholarship, and I'll ask you when please pause for a quick photograph while you receive your award so I don't hold you up after the ceremony. So first, I have Bailey Bose, who plans to attend Custom University. Next, I have Annie Shields, who plans to attend Custom University. Next, Brooke Ivy, who plans to attend Northern Maine Community College. Dylan Murphy, who plans to attend Custom University. And last but not least, Amaya Boulier, who plans to attend Northern Maine Community College.
Good evening. My name is Jessica Green, and I'm the school counselor here at Southern Aroostook. Just to kind of date myself really quick, I'm wearing this little necklace that says 1994. A couple of your parents up here graduated with me 30 years ago this week. So yeah, Davey, yeah, who else is here? Joey? Yeah. Wait a second. Before I present some scholarships tonight, I just want to say congratulations to the class of 2024. You definitely are a unique and fun group, and will certainly be missed here next year. I also want to say congratulations to the parents. It truly takes a village. I think I say this every year, but it truly takes a village. And I'm a little bit biased, but I think we live in a pretty great community with great students, great staff, great parents, great grandparents, siblings, neighbors, and I just really am grateful for our community that we live in. So I just want to thank you all. So I'd like to give a round of applause to all of you for the work that you do. Okay, these next awards are from the United States Marine Corps. They came in a little bit late. They are not scholarships, but I do want to present them this evening. If I could have Dylan Burpee, Cammie Shields, Bridger Noyce, Destin Joyner, Tristan Hardy, and Bailey Vose come forward, please. Dylan and Cammie are receiving the United States Marine Corps Distinguished Athlete Award. Scholastic Excellence Award, Destin Joyner and Bridger Noyce. And last but not least, the Semper Fi Award for Musical Excellence, presented by the United States Marines Youth Foundation in recognition of diligence, dedication, and musical excellence as a performing bandsman and soloist, to Tristan Hardy and Bailey Vose. Okay, these next ones have money. Okie dokie. In recognition of outstanding achievement, exceptional community service, and overall excellence, I am pleased to present this $3,000 scholarship for honor Vose. Business leaders in Maine collaborated to create the Maine Blue Collar Scholarship Foundation. The mission is to remove barriers for motivated individuals pursuing a career in the trades. We are proud to empower young adults to find a rewarding and lucrative career in trades. This scholarship is intended to help students gifted with the ability to work with their hands towards educational costs or toolships to purchase the necessary tools and equipment for their trade. This year, Maine Blue Collar Scholarship Foundation awarded 100 scholarships for a total of $175,000 to students throughout this great state of Maine. The Maine Blue Collar Scholarship Foundation aims to break down barriers and reinvigorate the trades that built America. Congratulations to the following recipients. $2,500, Leanna Caswell. $2,500, Emily Landry. And $1,500, Connor Walker. Next is the Emma V. Milliken Memorial Hospital Association Award, and these are issued to 2 students this year from Southern Aroostook who are entering the medical field. First is $1,000 to Cammie Shields. And $1,000, Bailey Vose. This next scholarship is for my Aunt Sally in memory of Sally Sear. And this recipient is going to get the Sally Sear hug. And the $200 scholarship goes to Connor Walker. I won't do it on Sally. Yeah. This next scholarship, also with a Sally hug, for $200, Miss Emily Landry. The next scholarship is the Vajawa Scholarship in the amount of $200 to Connor Walker. This next scholarship is for the Slice Restaurant, and I'm pleased to present this to someone new this year that just started this summer, $100, Miss Destin Joyner. The next scholarship is for, in memory of Henry and Mary Joy, and the amount of $500. They have given this to 2 recipients this year in that amount, and they go to Emily Landry and Brennan Murphy. The to Crystalyn Booker. And my last one is from the Aveda Institute of Maine. They are pleased to present a $1,000 scholarship to Miss Emily Landry. And I would like to introduce our next presenter, Miss Jenna Brooks, for the Mitchell Institute. But before I do that, I always wanted to do this. I'm going to take point 5. Is that okay? Okay, I have to face it this way. Okay, 1, 2, 3. How do I know if it took? All I can see is my face, but congratulations, Jennifer.
Hello everyone, my name is Jenna Brooks. I'm a Mitchell Scholar and graduate of Southern Aroostook Community School. The Senator George J. Mitchell Scholarship Research Institute is committed to expanding access to higher education for Maine students. This year, we are proud to award over 180 scholarships to graduating high school students from every community in Maine. There are more than 1,500 applications from across the state, resulting in an incredibly competitive selection process. The scholarship award amount is $10,000. But perhaps just as important, Mitchell scholars are also given access to an array of personal and professional development programs and resources. So please join me in congratulating this year's Mitchell Scholar, Southern Aroostook Community School, Cammy Shields.
Hello, my name is Gary Steers, and on behalf of my wife Fiona and I, we'd like to present a $1,500 scholarship to Brooke Ivy.
I'm here representing my family, my mom, my wife, and my brother and other family members to present scholarships in both memory of my brother and my father. My brother Pat was a mechanical engineer who was very not diligent, that's not the word I was looking for. Disciplined, that's the word I was looking for. He was very disciplined. Extremely disciplined, very smart, pursued many technical things, and he also loved to hit the ball with the bat. So, we chose 2 recipients for this. Where they differ from Pat is they're not likely to ever get tossed out of a game by an umpire. Our 2 award winners for this are Cammy Shields and Bailey Bogue. I mention that because my brother was a little hot-headed when he was in high school. He calmed down over time, but of the 3 brothers of ours, he was the one most likely to get tossed out of the game, no question about it. And now in memory of my father never went to college, my father Paul, but he was quiet, at least around us. I've heard stories in the community that suggest that wasn't always true since then, but he was quiet, dependable, friendly, well-liked, always would step up and help out, didn't look for any credit. when I thought about what student in this class reminded me most of my dad, it was not hard for me to pick, Toby McCarthy.
Aroostook, and those of you who happen to be in class with him, or those of you who might have been his teacher, you either loved Toby or you hated him. Because he had something to say to you, he said it. He came straight from the hip, mincing no words whatsoever, even to his mother and his father. Toby had a lot of many talents, many things that he loved to do. He was a hard worker. He loved baseball, and you said Pat got thrown out by an umpire, and I remember one time it was on Toby's 18th birthday, and I cannot remember who they were playing, but Toby stole second base without the sign from Mr. Putnam. And he let him know, he called timeout and went out and said to him, "Did I give you the sign?" And he said, "No." And he said, "Then you shouldn't have done it." And Toby's comment was, "Well, I made it." And when he got to third base, Mr. Putnam was still going on at him. So we wanted to honor his memory with some scholarships here tonight. And we've had a hard decision on determining who was going to get these scholarships and for what reason, because one of the things Toby loved was the outdoors. And he especially loved, sorry if there are any in the audience here, but he especially had a love for game wardens. And his favorite, I won't tell you what his term was for them, but his dad can tell you that he really loved to hunt the second shift because that was his favorite time. And he lived in New York, and he had a wonderful piece of property and whatnot, and the animals, just not knowing any better, seemed to come up onto his back lawn every evening. And so, if you were hungry and ever needed any venison, he had plenty of it. So, anyway, so there was no one going into the wildlife or anything like that. And when Toby passed, it was sudden. And there was a special person there where he was. He was at a restaurant. And this person tried to resuscitate him and couldn't. And so we thought about it, and we thought that the scholarships should go to someone who was going to be in the medical field and could possibly hold the hand of someone who had just a few moments left. And two of these young people that will receive these scholarships, their mothers, yes, I got it right, their mothers lived across the road from us while Toby was growing up, and I'm sure, Mel, that he gave them some passes sometimes with the kids, and I apologize for that. Liv, I know that you said you had I don't know where Liv is, okay? I know that you told me some stories of Toby and when you were a teenager. And so I want to present these scholarships to 3 people who I feel are very deserving, and I know they're very kind and compassionate, and I think they belong to the right field. And so the scholarships for $250 each are going to go to Bailey Vose, Tristan Hardy, and Cameron Shields. And I have something for you. I have something for you also. Yours was plain white, but to help you on your way.
Good evening. My name is Rebecca Drew, and this evening I am representing the Allen Falls Alumni Association, the David Bryden family, and the Curry family. First, I just want to say quickly, I don't have a lot of connection to the school now, except through incidental kids I know from Island Falls specifically. But every day I hear what great kids we have. Every single one, almost without exception. And it makes anyone proud to be from these communities. All some of them up in the district, and maybe some of the other ones. Very proud of the kids. The Island Falls Alumni High School, the Island Falls High School from 1897 to 1973. The first class graduated 5 graduates in 1901. The last class in 1973 graduated 19 graduates. There were a total of 1,151 graduates from Island Falls High School in the time of its existence, representing every field of work, industry, service that you can name. We know who our graduates are and where they are in the world, and it's something to be proud of. All works and walks of life are represented, and we remember them all. Southern District graduates go on to also a wide variety of work, and whatever they choose to do, we can be proud of them. It is always an honor to present scholarships. We choose to give to those students who are still related or still have relations with graduates. This year's awards of $500 each go to Bridger Noyes, Hunter Noyes, and Connor Walker. David Ryan was a graduate of Island Falls High School in the class of 63. David worked with computers from their very, very early years, both working and teaching in that field. Students using computers today is almost a given. In any field you choose, you're going to be using a computer. But the family has chosen to award to a female student who would be using computers either in a teaching method or in a business method. This evening's award for $1,000 goes to Candace Day. Joyce Curry, RN, was a 1952 graduate of Allen Falls High School. Her nursing career in the Portland area spanned many years. Upon her death, the family established funds for giving in her name and has chosen to present scholarships to those students graduating who have chosen a medical field. This evening's $500 award go to Bailey Boyce, Bridger Noyes, and Tristan Knott.
My name is Paula Lilly, and I am a graduate of Island Falls High School 60 years ago this year. And it's my privilege to still be involved with the students here at Southern Aroostook. And I will present scholarships given through the scholarship committee. The first award is from Crystal Booker. Memorial Scholarship for $100. Mary Ann Sprague Memorial Scholarship for $100. Amaya Bouvier. Scholarship program, $2,300. The Bev Clark Memorial Scholarship, $100. The Bartlett Family Scholarship, $100. The Oakfield Alumni Association, $250. And F.A. Peabody Company, $150. Brennan Murphy. The RX-250 Education Association, $100. Site Light LLC, $150. York Sokoka, $250. SACS Scholarship Program, $1,000. Dylan Murphy. Kirby Living Trust, $1,000. Larry and Phyllis Greenmore Memorial, $750. S.H. Nevers, $250. Oakfield Alumni, $250. James Hodges Memorial, $300. Elaine Small Family, $500. Bartlett Family, $100. Bates Fuel, $100. Community Living, $100. Ethereal Memorial, $200. Site Flight, $150. SACS Scholarship Program, $2,300. I give to Leslie McNally for $1,500, and from the Kevin Hunt Memorial Scholarship, $200. Leanna Caswell. Kentucky Trust Company Scholarship for $500, and the Charlotte Van McDonald Scholarship for $200. Candace Day. Jerry's Food and Hardware, $600. Katahdin Club, $300. And Diane Desmond Memorial Scholarship, $100. Kristen Hardy. Kirby Living Trust, $1,000. Katahdin Cedar Lodge Home, $500. Paul and Perry Lilly Scholarship, $500. Aroostook Educational Trust, $300. S.H. Nevers, $250. Oakfield Alumni, $250. Site Flight, $150. American Legion, Post 52, $100. And the Arthur Briggs Memorial Scholarship, $200. Justin Joyner. The Ted Friel Memorial Scholarship, $200. Chadden Federal Credit Union, $500. SACS Scholarship Program, $500. Emily Landry. Malcolm and Priscilla Palmer Scholarship, $1,000. Edwards Family Memorial, $100. RSU 50 Education Association, $100. Site Flight, $150. SACS Scholarship Program, $2,300. An anonymous award for $4,500. And a gift from Leslie McNelly for $1,500. Scholarship for $1,000. Jerry's Food and Hardware, $600. Chadden Federal Credit Union, $500. And Site Flight, $150. Hunter Noyes. The Malcolm and Priscilla Palmer Scholarship for $1,000. K&T Fire Equipment, $1,000. Allen Falls Fishing Derby, $100. Katahdin Cedar Logs Home, $500. Jericho Road Emory Memorial, $500. Philip L. Powers Trust Fund, $500. RSU 50 Education Association, $100. Maddie Shield. From the Leslie McNelly, $1,500. Tammy Shield. Hospital Medical Staff, $250. Katahdin Cedar Logs Homes, $500. Kirby Living Trust, $1,000. Paula and Perry Lilly Scholarship, $500. S.H. Nevers, $250. Oakfield Alumni, $250. RSU 50 Educational Association, $100. Bill Sherman Memorial, $100. Safe Flight, $150. The SACS Scholarship Program, $1,000. And from Leslie McNelly, $1,500. Bailey Bose. The Malcolm and Priscilla Palmer Scholarship, $1,000. Dr. Ronald Blum Scholarship, $250. Local Regional Hospital Medical Staff, $250. Katahdin Federal Credit Union, $500. Site Flight, $250. And SACS Scholarship Program, $1,800. Connor Walker. Malcolm and Priscilla Palmer Scholarship, $1,000. Philip Powers Trust, $500. Patty and Ted Hart Scholarship, $50. American Legion Post 52, $100. Allen Falls Lakes Association, $300. And the SACS Scholarship Program, $2,300.
We're about to do what we're here for and hand out some diplomas. So I will, from
Maya Grace Boulier. Madison Marie Shields. Bridger D. Noyes. Candace Elizabeth Day. Jordan Marie Bishop. Bailey K. Oates. Tammy Joy Shields. Tristan Hardy. Chrysalyn G. Booker. Okay, front row, you may be seated. Back row, please stand. Dylan Dwayne Dennis Burpee. Destin Brooke Joyner. Rowan Ann Bellotti. Connor S. Walker. Liana Marie Rose Caswell. Emily Ray Landry. Brooke L. Ivy. Hunter J. Noyes. Brennan Paul Murphy. Destiny R. Goodall. Caleb Joseph Walker. Kobe R. MacArthur. And last but not least, Austin Eugene Bates Copier.
Okay, front row, you can stand up. Four chairs, going to speak to you in just a second. You guys turn to us. here, but you know, the kids. Is it signed?
Hey, it's signed, Mom.
Brandon, I was so excited I signed it twice.